Welcome back to another special late edition of the Hockey Nation Live Show. We're going to go through every breaking news in NHL today. We have a lot. First of all, COVID-19, the waiver list, the injuries, the players coming back, and also one player got fined by NHL, and a big news coming for the Montreal Canadiens about their game this week. So don't go nowhere. Welcome back to another late edition Hockey Nation Live Show with your coach, Coach Frenchy, back in the house tonight. And we have a special, lot of things going on around the NHL today, to be honest with you. More at the last minute, about 30 minutes ago, NHL have a big news about what's going on with Montreal Canadiens. But let's start with the game we have tonight in NHL. First of all, we have the New Jersey Devils play and the Flyers at 7 o'clock. That's the only game. And we have two games at 8 o'clock. And the Central Division is the Panthers visit the Chicago Blackhawks. Also, the Detroit Red Wings are in Nashville Predator. And another game at the Central Division at 8:30. The Tampa Bay Lightning are in a Dallas Star. And finally, at 10 o'clock, the Colorado Avalanche going to try to get their 8W straight against the Arizona Coyotes. So we'll see what's happening with them tonight. This is the big news happening a couple of minutes ago. The NHL announced the Montreal Canadiens game has been postponed through Sunday, March 28th. So what's happening now? They're going to postpone the 3 game against the Edmonton Oilers. They're going to also postpone 1 game against Ottawa Senators Saturday. Now, we don't know. They never mention who they are, who is on the COVID-19 order is Armia and Kokenimi. We did not know what happening with the test today. Nothing was released by anybody, NHL or Montreal Canadiens, everything like that. So we'll see what's going happening. We're going to hear more the next couple hours, maybe tomorrow, about what's happening with the Montreal Canadiens. But this is breaking news. This is the first team in the North Division have problem with the COVID-19. So we'll see what's happening for sure for the rest of the week for the Montreal Canadiens. Talking about the COVID-19, this is the last update at 5 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time, March 23rd. The Vancouver had a Travis Boyd. This is just a provincial rules, so he's going to be there maybe for a couple of days. So that's nothing with the NHL positive. It's just the rules. The provincial Canada does this all the time. And I'm at 4 players. That's another thing we have to follow up this week, if it's going to have postponed or not. But they got Denton Heinen, Ben Hutton, Jacob Larson, and Anthony Stolarz are going to be they are right now on the COVID-19. Of course, we already know what's going on with Montreal, but we don't know who they are. The another big news is that Don Sweeney is not sure what's happening tomorrow. This is the tomorrow. Boston Bruins was supposed to come back after a couple of days on the COVID-19. They postponed the last 2 games. So we'll see what happened with them. Boston going to be a little bit longer before they come back because of COVID-19. So it's another story we're going to follow up tomorrow with the Hockey Nation Live Show. A couple happening today is the NHL announced the shock forward Curtis Gabriel has been fined $3,017.24 and the coach Bob Bonner $5,000 following an altercation prior to the March 22nd game. So that's happening last night again, the Los Angeles Kings. So the NHL just finds them. That's pretty much what we know with what's happening. Everything like that. A couple of injuries around the league. The Buffalo Sabres goaltender Hutton is considered day-to-day after a lower body injury happening last night during the game. And at the beginning of the game was about 2 minutes. Beginning game, have to get out. Now, Ullmark is back on the ice, but not ready to be between the pipes. So I believe Tokarski is going to be the goaltender for the next game. And then maybe Ullmark will be the backup during that game. So that's another story we have to follow up for sure. talking the injury. Now, good news for Canucks, Vancouver Canucks. The captain, Bo Horvat, is considered now day to day with a lower body injury. So that's a good news. We thought he was going to be out for a little bit longer, so that'd be great. Nothing about Jay Bagel also is not ready to come back. What the head coach Travis Green said today during the press conference. Another injury happening today. A couple of minutes ago, the Tampa Bay Lightning announced the defenseman Ryan McDonough is out for the game tonight. With nothing else, nothing said what the reason was. It just happened a couple of minutes ago before I come here to recording the video for you guys. That's what happened for the Ryan McDonough for the Tampa Bay Lightning. Talking about the first goal alert. This is not a first goal, but is the first NHL win as a goaltender. Philip Gustafsson for Ottawa Senator yesterday got that W with a win against the Calgary Flame 2-1. If you don't mind, if you follow a little bit more the game, at the end of the game, usually the player pick up the puck for the goaltender, and Ramus Anderson pick up the puck, and they have a big drama about that part over there. So another story you can maybe follow up if you have a chance, but that's what happened last night after the game. Then on the waiver list today, we have to add today only one player, Leo Komarov. So we're going to have wait 24 hours what's going to happen with him. Nobody was on the waiver list yesterday, so nobody was clear or claimed by any team in NHL, to be honest with you. Another injury, I forgot to mention this, is coming a few minutes ago. The Dallas Stars announced they placed the forward Joel Kiviranta on a IR, lower body injury, retroactive to March 21st. So it's another Dallas in the beginning of the year with already Tyler Seguin out, Ben Bishop. We can mention Haynes, Faska, Radulov, Kudubin at some point. It just more and more and more they lose player after player. Play Como also is another one. So just the very difficult year for the Dallas Star. Finally, the last news we want to mention to you. It's the captain for the Nashville Predator, the defenseman Roman Hosey is back in the lineup tonight, so he's going to be back after missing approximately 4 weeks for the Nashville. So that would be great for Nashville to get the captain back, and hopefully he's going to be ready for the game tonight. And I think that would be great for the team because they have a very good week last week. They beat the Tampa Bay Lightning and the Florida Panthers. They win 2 of the 3 games last week. So good weeks for Nashville. Finally, this will conclude every breaking news around the league and NHL today on March 23rd, Tuesday. And we look forward to see you tomorrow again for another all the news about the NHL with your coach, Frenchy, for the Hockey Nation live show. And what we like to do at the end, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and Facebook page under Hockey Nation live show. And at the end of each video, you hockey fans, remember, you have what? Of course, greatness inside of you. Bonne soirée, mes amis.